Birds are chirping. Like a friend of mine, Geek to Freak, Greg Chisholm, always says, it means it's a good day. But it's also that time of year that the grass starts growing like crazy. And this yard is treated by one of the big companies, and this yard I treat. So it's kind of hard to see the difference, but they were both cut at the same time. Nice, slow, controlled growth. And this surge growth. Let's walk over here real quick. I mean, it's definitely greener, right? I mean, the sun's hitting it different, but it's pretty tall. Doesn't really come up on camera, but super tall. This time of year makes it difficult or challenging to maintain the grass, because when it grows crazy like that, and I get it, right? You want it to be green, look good. I'm not trying to hate on anybody, any of the fert companies, but you just keep spraying that nitrogen on the grass all the time, make the customer happy, but then it's challenging to cut it. So it is what it is. I've been in business, my lawn care business, for 10 years. I've been creating content, hosting live events, and networking for 10 years. And last year I put together the LCR Summit, a dream of mine, something that I wanted to do to utilize everything that I just said, my experience in the lawn care industry, running a business, the network that I built of leaders throughout this industry and the community, and all of the content creating that I've done over the years, and just put it all together in one event called the LCR Summit. Last year was in Atlanta. It blew people away. It's 2 days of workshops, literally like classes from the best. Some of the top leaders in the industry, like Jonathan Potoshnik, the lawn care millionaire, Marvin Salcido, with Salcido Home Solutions, John Pajak, Profits with Pajak Podcast, and Budgets, Break-Evens, and Bottom Lines. Keith Kalfas was there last year with the Landscaping Employee Trap. Paul Jameson with the Green Industry Podcast. Jeremy Vest, a YouTube insider. We had a phenomenal amount of value. We packed the value. People said they normally take 1 page of notes at other events they've been to, and they took 15 pages of notes at the LCR Summit. So we're bringing it back again this year, October 2024, Louisville, Kentucky, the 14th and the 15th, the Monday and Tuesday before Equip, like the week leading up to Equip. So you got Monday, Tuesdays, the LCR Summit, and then you have Equip starting on Wednesday through Friday. So if you're already going to Equip Expo in Louisville, Kentucky that week, you can plan to come in a couple days early and get educated from the best leaders, some of the best leaders in our industry, as well as being able to network with them. Day one is dedicated to building your digital online presence. So whether you're trying to promote your business or be a content creator, day one is for you. We've got podcasting with Paul Jameson with the Green Industry Podcast, doing a workshop on podcasting. Then we brought in Stanley Dirt Monkey Genetic this year to do a workshop on YouTube. So that's day one. And then day two is all about the nuts and bolts of your business. We got Jonathan Batoshik, the lawn care millionaire, returning again as the keynote speaker. He crushed it at the last LCR Summit. This year he's going to do it again, of course. I mean, he's just a wealth of knowledge. He's always got so much great things to share and experiences. And then we've got Marvin Salcido coming back to do his workshop on building a strong team and company culture. We've got John Pajak also returning to do his budgets, break-evens, and bottom lines workshop. And then we have Eric Triplett, the pond digger, coming all the way from California to teach us all about sales and how to crush it in the contractor world. He owns a huge multi-million dollar pond construction business. So the LCR Summit is going to be amazing. I really tried to use all of my 10 years, like I said, of resources, networking, and experience and put it all together for you guys. Go to lcrsummit.com or click the link in the video description down below. Great experience, very unique opportunity. Just wanted to get this out there for you guys and girls out there listening. We had a great time in Atlanta, so I'm looking forward to the LCR Summit in Louisville. Hopefully I'll see you there. World. This is so frustrating. This is so unbelievably frustrating. It's about to cut off again if I squeeze the trigger too much. I don't understand. It acts like it's the winter time and it's cold and we gotta get it warmed up, but it's hot. I mean, really? This is ridiculous. I can't stand yanking on gas equipment all the time. And it's not just the blower, it's all my 2-cycle equipment today. I know it's the hottest, like literally the first hot day of the year, the hottest day of the season, but dang, it's 93 degrees. Last thing I want to be doing is cranking on and stuff, waiting. After 5-6 minutes, the blower finally was going good and consistent. I was able to do the house, but add that 5 minutes up each yard throughout the day and the frustration and yanking and sweating and all that. I mean, in July when it's in the over 100 degrees, July and August, that's the last thing I want to be doing. Please tell me what I'm missing. I'm no mechanic. I've been doing this 10 years, but literally I feel like it's getting worse, not better. You know, the first several years of my business, I never had this problem ever, unless actually something was wrong and need to be replaced, parts, you know, service kit, tune-up kit, all that stuff. But I've resorted to just buying new trimmers specifically over the last couple of years, which I know some of the big companies, which is another topic for another day. I'm gonna have a podcast episode on the LCR Media Podcast about that. There's a local company in my area, a huge company, that every couple of years they recycle all of their equipment. They get all new mowers, sell off their old mowers, and I don't know what they do with their stick, you know, equipment, all their 2-cycles, but they replace all those too and either keep some of the old ones for spare parts or whatever, I don't know, throw them all away. But it just seems like it's getting worse. And you know, I asked my dealer about it once upon a time, and he said, you know, I tell the guys that you're lucky if you get a couple good years out of 2-cycle, especially trimmers. They just don't make them the way they used to. They're like almost meant to be disposable, but at $200 to $300 a pop, disposable? I don't know, man. I mean, I get replacing them every couple of years, but dang, it's just frustrating. I'm not gonna replace a backpack blower every couple of years. Like, that's my tried and true. You know, the hand blower, same thing. I have 1, 2, 3 trimmers. 3 trimmers in the trailer. And look, I got 1 Echo trimmer, 1 steel trimmer, and another steel trimmer back there. I went through all 3 of these. The edger I use intermittently when things need to be edged, and it's finicky as well. Didn't even use that yet today. I'm just so done. But like, all the trimmers just don't want to work. I just go from one to the next. Hand blower, same thing. Then I went to this, same thing. So please tell me what I'm missing. All those of you mechanics out there, mechanically inclined, what am I missing? Maybe I'm just getting overexcited for no reason or whatever, but let me know.